Who's your favorite Vandy player? You mentioned some Vandy players that had come through before. Whether it be past or present, who would you say is your favorite Vandy player?
So we're exclusively going football here, correct?
I mean, sure, but let's open it up too to whatever you want.
Okay. So I've got to give my favorite player of all time across all sports is a Vanderbilt basketball player by the name of Shane Foster, number
Hmm.
32. My all-time favorite player. I always tell the story. I was playing sixth grade basketball, and all the kids wanted low numbers on the team, of course. And I said, I want number 32. I want number 32. And everybody's like, why the hell does this 11 or 12-year-old want number 32? It's like Shane Foster. I want to be Shane Foster. So that's my number one all-time favorite player. On the football side of things, I'll give a few all-time favorites. I would say Earl Bennett is probably my all-time favorite player. For a long time was the SEC all-time receptions leader, or number 10 at Vanderbilt during the same era that Jay Cutler was there. Was the one that caught that slant pass that beat Tennessee for the first time in Neyland in 2005 for the
Yeah,
first time in a lot of years. That was
that
Earl
hurt.
Bennett. Another all-time favorite of mine is Jordan Matthews, the current all-time SEC career receptions leader, number 87. Probably Vanderbilt's, I would say, best player of all time. Held a lot of records. I think he just got waived from the Panthers. He actually switched over to being a tight end. He's had a long journeyman career in the NFL and transitioned over to being a tight end on the current roster. Um, Vanderbilt's quarterback, currently Diego Pavia. That's the guy that's
Hmm.
drawn a lot of national headlines, a transfer from New Mexico State. His kind of FU mentality. Vanderbilt's sitting at 2-2 right now, so it's not like they're shocking anybody across the nation, but this is a much more talented and gritty Vanderbilt team that's going to not just be competitive, but pick up a couple wins, I believe, in SEC play through the rest of the season. Played Missouri into double overtime, allowed a minute and a half long drive to Georgia State to give up a lead against Georgia State and lose. This is a Vanderbilt team that could easily be 4-0 if a
Mm,
couple plays go a
true.
different direction. On the other side, they could easily be 1-3 if they lose to Virginia Tech in overtime instead of beating them. But all of that stems from Diego Pavia. And he is absolutely electric to watch play. If you haven't tuned in to watch a Vanderbilt game, he's a guy that's going to make a couple plays that make you go, wow. It's not going to be the prettiest thing you've ever seen. He's about 5'10", kind of stockier guy, but he makes some plays that'll make your eyes pop.